Hello, I hope that you're having a great day. This is quite an interesting video. But anyway, yesterday I was at the Dollar Tree, so I picked up a few interesting finds. Some of them are a little bit weird, and others are pretty good, I think, to be being sold at the Dollar Tree, pretty good value. So anyway, let's get right into the video. So, first thing, this one was actually, I walked in the store and I see this and I'm like, are they really selling a rock that you paint onto? Looks like you painted tomato onto it. So I'm gonna get some napkins so that I don't do it onto the... Actually, let's use some of these ones that we got. And we'll see if this is actually what it claims to be. And yes, it is a rock with a tomato outlined onto it. I mean, is someone really gonna get their kids this? Maybe it's just me that I haven't heard of this type of thing. And really brush, and it's all covered in white dust. Yuck. Let's see, yeah, this is all, let's see. The paint, it's all dried out. Look at this. It's not even wet. You can't even really use this. You could add some water maybe, but too dry. I'm not very good at painting, but this is not the right type of paint. So that's kind of a fail. So do you see these at Dollar Tree? Not a good idea. Definitely not. And also it's kind of weird to paint a rock. Like from the Dollar Tree, they would be selling that. This, that's the recycling bin. Next thing, got these Favors Surprise. So they're like party favors and they're surprise ones inside of here. I thought we would see what's in here. Here are these. They're very light, so sorry about that. See the, what? Everyone, I was talking to other people there and they thought that we thought there was stuff in here. There's actually nothing inside of these boxes. That's a complete jip. And this yellow one's actually, wait a minute, look at this. The yellow one, the plastic is glued here. Like it didn't melt correctly at the, oh, maybe now. It was just not, it was kind of stuck. But this is a complete jip because I and the other people that were shopping there thought that there were actually little prizes inside of these boxes because this Favors Surprises, like this isn't a surprise just getting a box. So, not recommend these. I mean that's kind of dumb because wouldn't you think that, who gives this as a party favor? Well, let's move on to the next thing. So our next thing, let's do this one here. Window marker, which I did get permission from my parents to do a little bit on the window. But I was wondering what color this is. Since you see it looks like something's written, it doesn't say anywhere what this color is. So I don't know if this is going to be red, blue, yellow, or whatever. Let's also hope it comes off the window too. So our first two things were not that good. Let's see if our third item here is this is very light. There are not really directions of how to actually do it. It's like this opens. Oh, you have to shake it, I think. Or something. Doesn't even say. I don't know, I think this is just black. Looks like it's black colored. Because you see how there's like a little dot of it inside here? Let's try putting it on the window though. So, oh, there we go. That's Pretty dumb. Ugh. I mean, it's not even staying out. Like, you squish it up and then it goes back inside the bottle, so. I mean, you can't really write with this because you're using, it's like not much in here. So. Ugh, this is honestly horrible. I don't even know, I wasn't writing anything, but this definitely is gonna go in the trash. Oh, the lid fell behind. So we're gonna wipe this off before it dries, so let's hope it actually comes off with some water. Okay, we're going to continue, or I'm going to clean that off later, but let's continue. So, almost everything else is food stuff. Actually, oh, there's one last thing. I didn't see this. And the lid actually came off. I thought this had a lid. This thing had a lid. It was not just sitting in here with the spray bottle open. But this is multi-purpose adhesive spray, which I've never really heard of before. It's like a spray glue. So I'm going to get some pieces of paper and let's try to glue something. See if this thing works. Because normally I find some stuff that's actually does work at Dollar Tree. Like they used to have these little Elmer's glue stick things, which are really good. Don't worry, I'm not going to use the black ink got all over my finger. But it's okay. So this is not the sticky part, just so you know, not the sticky part of the sticky note. Let's spray some. Ooh, it's really, really wet. Yeah, it's like, if we look at it, it just sprays out. One dot is like this big, so that's little big. But let's set this aside to dry. I don't know how this is yet, but we'll find out. Let's continue with our other items. So, next thing, which is last thing that's not food, is some earbuds. I'm going to go get my computer to try these out. And I need a song that I can play without a copyright thing or something. So let's open these up first. I mean, earbuds for $1 is pretty good. Who knows if they work though, or if this sounds good. So these feel really cheap as I expected. I mean, I could easily crack that in half. Very rough. But it's the twist tie blends in with the actual cord. Let's plug these in. And let's get a song up here. So, let's see this one. This one's. Can I hear this? Here, bring it right here. I don't know if you could hear that. Probably not. So, yeah, the volume's all the way up actually. Yeah, now you can hear it. I know who that is that's singing it. So these actually do work. This actually, you might need to buy a few of them because they might break after a few uses. Oh, actually, look at this. This thing that's holding it together, I just noticed. Look, the two wires are just coming apart super easily, and it started doing it even before. So you just look at that. I mean, that's pretty bad. So, we're going to continue. These are pretty good. Oh, what? My mother says put one in my ear or something. Yeah, they actually are not that comfortable. They're like, kind of like, not that let's continue. So I power off the computer. So, let's do the food stuff. First thing is this, which I didn't even notice, but as you know, you can't sell expired food, but this is actually expired. 29th February 2020 has already happened over a week ago, but I'm gonna be brave enough and eat this. It's the family size, so sometimes Dollar Tree gets this from other stores that like don't sell it. Like I've never even heard of these before. So, it's Hershey's Cookies and Cream Fillows creme filled cereal. So if I get a little bowl here, I don't want to eat a lot of this. But I'm not concerned since it's General Mills. And cereal you can normally eat a little bit after it expires. It might be a little bit stale. Let's see. Oh, it smells interesting. I think that's enough to try. So not that healthy cereal. Let's break one of these in. Oh, it's like little cream pieces or something. Now, I am going to try it with a little bit of milk, but without milk, it actually tastes kind of like the Cocoa Puffs. Not that, actually worse than Cocoa Puffs. I didn't even taste the cream. I'm gonna get a little bit of milk, which is lactose free because my mother can't have lactose. And now let's see. The milk isn't even getting into them. That doesn't change it. Look at these. It's like one of the first years I've seen. The milk can't even get inside of it all the way because these things are really hard. Now I see why they ended up at the Dollar Tree. I mean, you need a really cheap cereal. It's not that bad. $1 you get a family size package. So I'm gonna take a drink to get that taste out of my mouth for the next few things. So our next thing that I'm gonna try are these. I've never really even had Easter eggs before, but marshmallow Easter eggs, and they come in like this 1 dozen thing. Looks just like regular egg thing. I might even keep the carton afterwards. They actually do sell eggs at our local Dollar Tree, but I didn't get those. One of ours has like a refrigerated section, the other one doesn't. I mean, this is the type of thing where I'm a little bit concerned with getting it from Dollar Tree, like food items like this. Like I've never heard of the company that makes this before. At least it says it's made in the United States, so I can have a little bit more trust, I hope. Let's open this up. It's too bad that it's a foam container. Oh, actually these might be better than I expected. They're not even full eggs. I mean, let's look at the photo. Look at the photo, looks like actual eggs. This is half eggs. So they jip you off. I mean, it almost looks hilarious, like it's like half an egg inside the thing. So let's try one. Very thin layer of chocolate. I'm not a big marshmallow fan of any sort, but they are pretty good. I mean, it tastes like ones you could get at the store. So let's try our next thing, which are these. Now this is something that's a little bit odd because, I mean, I've seen these things before, but sticking 3 in a thin layer of plastic wrap that doesn't even have a barcode on it, this is just a little bit weird. So I'm going to, let's move some of this stuff. I don't know what my mother's trying to, oh, clean off this. What are you trying to say? Show the front? Oh. of these. I'm a little... They expire in 2 months, and I would assume that if you just bought these at the store, then they would have a longer shelf life. I'm a little bit concerned because they're just in a little bit of an odd packaging. I'll have to say it's actually really good. I'm gonna actually eat these later. I would definitely recommend these. This is one of the few good things we found so far. So our next item, only 2 things left. How did this bag get wet? Anyway, that bag is soaking wet and there was no wet stuff in it. So anyway, this is the Duncan Hines Honey Made S'mores Graham Cracker, perfect size for one something. I don't know, it's like it's supposed to be a cake or something. So, remove the lid, it says. Tap cup to level thing. Now we add 3 tablespoons of water. Alright, scooper. So let's get the 3 tablespoons of water. This one is a 1.5 tablespoons, so just 2 of these without spilling any of these. And 1 more of these. Okay. Let's try this. So now we have to, what does it say here? Microwave uncovered for 2 minutes. Oh, on the chart, so 1 minute. So I think this is a 1000 watt thing. I would assume. Does it say, yeah, 1000 watts. So just for 1 minute, then we let it cool for 2 minutes. So let's start with our next item while this is doing this, and then we put this on the top, I assume. Our next thing is the Betty Crocker version of that. This one I think I've seen a little bit more at the store. Betty Crocker Mug Treats single serving brownie, wait, what is the rainbow chocolate chip with rainbow chip frosting. And this one's also a 1 minute thing. So let's get a mug, 9 to 12 ounce mug. I'll use my grandmother. Actually, that's not. Oh. This is my grandmother's favorite mug. So we'll do it in this one. She's down in Florida. This is the one she always drinks coffee in. So we empty this. This microwave is getting very. I can definitely smell that s'mores thing. It does not actually smell that great. So it's gonna sit in there. And okay. Empty cake mix. Okay, so we put this into the mug and then we add another 3 tablespoons of water. Same type of thing. That was not good. Lost a little bit over on the mix. I'm also going to level it out, even though it doesn't say that. And then we have to add the 3 tablespoons. We still have the same one from before. Now we actually have to mix this one. So let's just try it with this spoon. It sort of looks like a batter. that's pretty much as I can get it. Maybe I shouldn't use the spoon. My hands are not that clean, but after all the Dollar Tree stuff, but it's okay. No raw eggs in it. So. And it's microwave, so maybe it'll cook out the stuff. So I'm going to put this in now for 1 minute 10 seconds. Actually, I'm gonna do it 1 minute 15, it says. This one says it had to leave it in here. The one from before. This one we put in. And put it in for 1:15. And then that one also has to sit and wait to do the icing. So let's come back to this thing. This did not work out correctly. Does not even smell right. Like, this does not even smell like the right thing. Well, this is definitely a defect or something. Is it expired? Actually, it expired yesterday. We bought it yesterday. So let's throw this out because that's just gross. So multiple things expired at the Dollar Tree. Well, that one wasn't being sold expired at least. So now this is done. And it's been done for a little while. Let's take it out. I think I threw away the directions. Oh, interesting. I'll say this one turned out better than the other one. I'm gonna microwave this slightly longer, even though it doesn't say to. Because this one actually looked like it formed into a cake type of thing. And this is topping, apparently. It doesn't even say icing on this bag. This thing has so many ingredients, we'll have to see how this tastes. Okay, now this looks a little better. It didn't fill up as much as I thought. Or as much as the photo. But let's at least swirl this stuff on. Which is very packed full. It's gonna be hard to cut this open without getting it on the scissors. Cut it a little bit more. And then just stick it on here. Oh, it's very hot. Looks like it's just gonna fall down the side. Something. They didn't include enough of this icing. Okay, well, the icing looks like it's almost like melting. My mother wants to spread it out or something. Spoon it out. We can try this thing. Is it even cooked on the way bottom? It is. It's too hot. Not that bad, actually. That's pretty decent. I mean, it looks not as good as it tastes. All the icing is melting. I might eat the top off of this. So that was all the stuff. A few of the things turned out pretty well. The other things, not so much. If you enjoyed this video, then you can always give this video a thumbs up. Please remember that if you like watching my videos, you can always subscribe below. And as always, have a great day.